1, go. Hazel, this is not how we make fun of them! We fucking beat your asses! Welcome back, y'all. My name is AG, and I'm here to yap about Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood. Look at me, I'm a full-blown samurai master! Look at me. Wearing the outfit John Final Fantasy worn in the opening. Yeah! I'm once again joined by my co-host, Melia, aka my bestie Hazel. Say hello to the people, Hazel. Hi. Ooh, she gave you a double high. That's when she's ready to do the thing. I don't know. Last time, we finally liberated Doma from the presence of Imperials at a great cost of Gosetsu's life. And maybe Yotsutsu? I don't think she's down for the count. But now that we have proven that liberation is an opportunity, we plan to head back to Girabania, rally our allies, and fucking fuck Xenos in the butt because I am now a level 70 samurai and there is nothing he can do about it. I hope. The sun sets on the far east as we return home, my friends. I'm a master samurai now. Just colorful to remember. Warrior. Okay, yeah, you already said those things. A swift and secret departure. Alfino would like to return to Ruby Bazaar post haste. Inform Tataru of the coming. She and Hancock should join us to Ruby Bazaar. Then as here we part ways. Best of luck of you and yours in your political endeavors, I suppose. Yup. You better not misbehave while I'm gone, I swear to God! Oh, welcome back, everyone. Congratulations on the job well done. It's a pleasure to ever see your smiling face, Tataru. That's so yours, Hancock. But so Rasha and I sincerely grateful for your assistance. The pleasure is all mine, Master Alfino, I assure you. Anyway, we're glad you have already charted passage route back to Limsa Lominsa. The ship is to leave the port this very day, but the captain agreed to wait until the four of you have boarded. The four of us? You mean to stay here in Kugane? Yes, I've given some thought and I realized even with Doma free, there's still need a woman in the middle. Maybe even more than before, considering all the friends and alliances you made. I told him many times I'm more willing to assist you. I told you many times before, I'm not like you worm your way into our affairs and exploit a personal connection for your personal gain! Yeah, why would you assume the worst? Can always speak. So you have it. I'll remain here for now. You needn't worry. I'm regular to Hosteria and half a dozen other local institutions. Everybody loves me! Yee. So go! Don't let me keep you. Buy you supplies, souvenirs while you still can. Finish, make haste for the docks. Pier number 2, to be precise. I'll be waiting for you there. Do anything to her, I will come back with 500 obsidian carbuncles. Cannot deny the thought of leaving her here alone worries me, but she proven time and time again she is far more clever than she appears. Besides, I don't think I can persuade her to change her mind. Take her advice and purchase a souvenir or two before leaving. Personally, I preferred to host you for a few days, but Tataru had me return to first available ship. One can especially see is eager to be rid of you. Amusing's not more, but you're hypothetical and surely incorrect. She wants the best for my dear friends, and her motivation, his desire to gather over her kind of paramours. I do not want to think about her paramours. Hi, Halo. Meet me at the docks. Alright, you know what? Going back home. Time to brush up on my magic skills. First to arrive as always, hopefully that's not far behind. I'll break Samurai out again when I'm gonna go slap Xenos' ass.
Ah, there you are. All packed and ready to go?
To the best of my knowledge, yes. Apologies for the wait. The task of tying up loose ends invariably takes longer than one allows. Happily, however, all now seems to be in order.
Then there's nothing left to do but to board the ship. Do try and enjoy the journey, won't you? It may be your last chance to rest for a while.
That would depend on the good captain's choice of route.
As ever, Tataru, I pray you take all due precautions while making your inquiries. Better to avoid the local authorities altogether than risk a repeat of our Ishgardian episode.
I still don't know how you guys got accused of heresy so soon after I left my eyes off you.
What episode is this, pray tell?
Naught to speak of, I assure you.
I'll tell you the deets later.
You there! Hold that ship!
What are you two doing here? Shouldn't you be in Doma?
Came all the way here for us?
Shouldn't you? You left with nary a word. I half wondered if I had done something to offend.
Upon learning that you had departed for Kugane, we immediately resolved to give chase. Our comrades can manage affairs in our absence, and it seemed the least we could do.
You mean you came all this way just to say goodbye?
That too, aye. But there was something else I felt I had to say. You helped us win our freedom, and for that I cannot thank you enough. Accordingly, after we have established an interim government and so forth, I think it only meet that we repay the favor by dispatching our own forces to Eorzea. If you would have us.
Really? So soon?
We harbored no expectations of such generous aid, and as there is no telling when the Empire might strike back at you, would it not be wise
Wait,
to
Alfredo,
concentrate
say
your
that again.
resources on the defense of Doma?
Say that again. Say it one more time.
I had a mind to pursue a more aggressive defense, to which we will send forth shinobi to provinces far and wide to spread word of our victory, that we might inspire others to take up arms as we did. Even the Empire has its limits. If the Garleans cannot be certain where and when the next rebellion will take place, how can they commit another force to Doma? And besides, so long as this debt remains unpaid, how am I to face myself and Gorsetzer?
As you wish. I will relay your offer to the Eorzean Alliance.
I'm sure in for a surprise.
All of Doma is counting on you to finish what we have started. You have it in you, Lys, to seize the future you want. Never forget.
I won't, Hien. Not your words or anything else. Everything that led us here, that will drive us forward, I'll carry it with me always. And that's a promise.
I will hold you to that. Go with them to Eorzea. Tell their people of our triumph and of our pledge to stand with them.
Alright! The Domans over by
Finally,
Reverend Stoll.
I shall pave the way for our new alliance.
Yay, you giddy staying with us!
up, you lot! The ship's about to weigh anchor!
It seems our time is at an end. Go well, my friends, and may we meet again beneath a western sky.
Yay! Come on. Yeah, Bonnie, I was waiting for us. Take care, Tataru. Make sure Hancock doesn't do anything stupid while we're gone. Meanwhile, the royal palace of Ala Mihgo. Meanwhile, back to the Legion of Doom.
I always knew that woman was unfit for command.
Aye, when you think of all the resources we've poured into that hole, and for what?
Bro, I would have just deserted.
The beast yet lives. Mayhap it is time I sharpen my claws.
Do you
wonder,
think if I poked their third eye, they
you
would,
walk
like, go
into
to
my
sleep?
parlor once more?
For Dolorem Lupus, come at the command of the Lord Viceroy to present the prisoner taken by the Cranier Lupi.
No! Cryo! What are you doing here?
Xenosier Galvus, I presume.
Unless this was part of your grand plan.
It's true what they say. You do have the eyes of a monster. A ravenous, insatiable fiend.
You, give the butcher your weapon.
Yes, my lord.
My lord, this is...
A reward given in recognition of your service. I trust you will prove more capable than its former owner.
But I don't know how to be a gunbreaker. I'm a gladiator.
I'll not disappoint you, my lord.
Good. Now, silence that mewling little piglet. I will not hear another sound pass her lips. Until I strip the fat from her.
Damn it, if I only had a magic paintbrush. Home, sweet home! We're home! We're home! Yeah! You informed Admiral of our arrival. Brief her on what took place in Domo before leaving the city. Also, she's kind of hot when I look at her. Now you giddy are speaking my language. Compared to Gugane's vivid colors, Limsa Lominsa seems a bit lacking. Still beautiful in its own way, as mentioned before, and take mind not to overhear half the conversations happening in the plaza. Yeah, I've learned my lesson not to do that. It's like a lifetime ago that we left for Kugane, doesn't it? Back back in Eorzea at last, ready to pick up where we left off and finish the fight. We are not who we were when we left. We're wiser, stronger. So let's do it. Let's get back to Ala Mihgo and defeat Xenos once and for all. Catch me if you can. Ooh, actually, my pants actually kind of fit what I'm wearing. Was that a new job title? The Returned. Muso. I'm back home, baby. Home is where the heart is, and Alphanos is in Eorzea. Here we are, home at last. I must say, the journey passed more quickly than I expected. That would be due to the absence of otherworldly interference, I expect. I should be glad we did not speak of the unpleasantries again! Ay. Oh, Alfie. But in spite of all that, we better return better for the experience, and more importantly, triumphant. Indeed, with Doma freed and Imperial oppression, it's alright that we turn our thoughts to the plight of Ala Mihgo. Mouthful, obviously, but you think you should go see in the refugees to the Reverend's Toll before doing anything else. They'll be thrilled to hear what we accomplished. Sounds best coming from you. Thanks. I shall do as you suggest. I see I am not too late. Mervyn! Admiral, what are you doing here? The East Aldernaut Trading Company informed me of your impending arrival. I have tidings I best share with you in person. From Girabania? Aye. The Alliance still holds the wall despite several Imperial counterattacks. We've been able to press further into occupied territory. Commander Kempt and his men, meanwhile, have made great strides towards rebuilding their depleted ranks. They've even taken upon themselves to plan some few operations, with mixed results, I'm sorry to say. 'Twas a complication arriving in one adventure which moved me to seek you out. What? During the mission, transport your wounded resistance to Rising Stone, Cryo Baldur's son was taken prisoner. Cryo! Do you know where she's being held? They do not, but your comrades were informed as once. I am told Sancred is in Girabania looking for her as we speak. I too am as an expansion. How could this have happened? We must seek out Sancred without delay! Hey, Cryo told me better than that. Wise to act without first acquiring a full understanding of the situation. Yi. Thank you for informing us. Tired as it may be, we must make haste to Castro Orions. Please excuse us, Admiral, Lady Yugiri. Why did you spawn me in the Plaza video game? There are gonna be weird people here! Ah! Hey guys, miss me? Rubon! Pippin! Glad to see you, guests. He seems stronger than I remember. Hard though I find that to believe. Almost think he spent the whole time fighting. Well done, by the way. Imperial scum will make them pay! Hey, return! You should see Dankred. He's waiting for you with Arvinald. I swear to you, the Imperials not cross this wall again on my honor as a man in the Twin Altar! Dankred, we leave for a few weeks and everything goes to shit. What happened? There you are! Have you heard the news? In broad strokes, Admiral Bloswithen, what happened? Cry on the squadron resistance fighters were escorting Y'shtola and several wounded members to the Rising Stones for further treatment, were ambushed by Imperial forces. Arvinol's men fought valiantly, but in the chaos. I will make no excuses. We failed to protect her. Do not be so hard on yourself. You protected Y'shtola and the others, didn't you? Tell us about the attack. It was the skulls. They knew the path across the wall we hadn't found. We thought we were safe once they reached the Black Shroud. We weren't expecting an ambush. During the fighting, I caught a glimpse of the leader's memories. It was all planned. The advantage having a walker in the field. Not as strong in the echo as Venus is, of course. Half the time is enough to knock me on my arse. I've taken a concentrated dose of ether. How would you know what that feels like? Entertainment. So you walked in for Dola's memories. What did you see? Woman she promised the world. Education, training, citizenship, all the more she better sold. A traitor to her people, pretender to her masters. Zia himself gave that order. Told her rumor Kryl Baldecion alive. So our agents are carefully monitoring Imperial communications since the attack. We have yet to intercept any transmissions making reference to Kryl or her current whereabouts. If the orders to bring Kryl back alive, we can save her if we move quickly enough. As you say, time is the essence, which is why I tend to slip past enemy lines and see what information I can cover on my own. Meanwhile, it's up to you and the other allies to command the Imperial's identified attention. Lots of shouting and explosions, so forth. Keep them distracted. I will find her. Very well. Wish I could do more to aid you, but I understand. Commander Kemp is on your way to Castrum as we speak, for a meeting with General Aldun. If you hurry, you might find him on the road and discuss the situation beforehand. I think Venus and I are going to see Conrad like he suggested. Y'all wait here. Azal, come on! There's a war going on! Get over here! Calling advantage, retriever was liability. The vision left me reeling. Fordella seized the opening and pushed past Snatch Kryl. I'm sorry. There's nothing wrong with wanting something so stupid as long as you don't act out on it. Remember, there's other ways you can help her. I wish I could go with him. It would be utterly self-defeating, but I would do it nevertheless. Your heart's always in the right place, Alfie. That's why, yeah, my favorite. Yeah, there's still so much of Garabania I have not explored. Minago, good to see you. Say, patience is one of my virtues. It's good to see you again, so I wish under better circumstances. Well, this is supplies. It fills my heart to you two see, the joy. Look, I'm glad you're back. Welcome home, Venus. I'm sure I heard about Kryl by now. Which is why we're here. I'm still not sure what to think about it, but we'll save her. Definitely save her somehow. No doubt about it. Looks stronger for your time in the Far East, lass. And that's good news for Kryl. Linkson too. But enough about me. How's everything for you in the Resistance? Better than when you last saw us, and no mistake. Overall, it's been a godsend. Him, Minago, and the other young bloods achieved so much in a short time. We've been blessed to receive the support of the Flames Ala Mihgo Brigade, who were instrumental in freeing our countrymen from labor camps throughout Garabania, as well as some political prisoners in the city proper, believe it or not. Together with refugees returning from Ul'dah and elsewhere, we have no shortage of able-bodied men and women eager to join the cause. I knew you wouldn't stop fighting, even after what happened at the Reach. Force of habit, I suppose. We've come a long way so long ago. But we fight for every elm, and sooner or later we'll get to Ala Mihgo. Listen to me, Prancer, unless you're making haste to Castrum Orions. There's no point in telling you everything that I have to say again for the Flame General's benefit. You're right. I'll go ahead and tell the others enough are off. Boop, boop, boop. Go ahead, Venus. We'll not be far behind. That's looking at me, right? Yep. Should I ignore it? Yep. I think Kryl hit us hard. So many of us owe her lives, which is why we owe her and not give up hope. We'll find her. I'm sure of it. What are my Easter currents like here? 3 side quests, 2 on foot. Meanwhile, all the East is completed. I know, there's not game from giving up my emotions, and he seemed calm and composed. Kryl himself would say as much. You sure is safe, but anyone's guess what she was strong enough to take the field. Empty and the others on Rising Stone looking after Stola now. We not need fear for her safety. As for Kryl, everything that can be done is being done. Falls to the rest of us to carry on the fight. Go ahead and tell Marshal Tarpon that Conrad's party will be arriving any moment. You spoke of Zenkrit then? Good, take her. Then we'll track her down, it's him. I believe I hear Commander Kim's party approaching. Ready to address Foz and the others, let us be about it. Would you like a ring? Nah, none of them's magic. Rhalgr's Beacon. You, Ruba, and your allies have much to catch up on. So you are. There's Commander Kemp, I see. Are you eager to speak of our next move? We'll first hear more of your last. Tell us of your deeds in Doma. So yeah, I took the blade and then I cut in them, and then I fought Xenos again, but I got better, and then I blew up the entire Imperials by myself. Venus! Alright, I'm trying to cope with the pain, alright? Leave me be.
Pray, join me in welcoming our Scion allies, but recently returned from their mission to the Far East. We have been most eager to hear a first-hand account of your time there, eventful as we understand it was.
Very well. Allow me.
First, we stopped by a siren in the middle of the sea. Can we skip the part of the story, please? She did all the side quests?
Such victories are rarely won without sacrifice, but the prize is worth the price. Doma, free after all these years.
Bloody hells. Flooding their own castle for a better chance at victory. We could learn a thing or two from that, lad.
Our agents report a flurry of communications between Garlemald and Ala Mihgo in recent days. 'Tis plain they are in the midst of deliberating their response to the Doman uprising.
Good. Every Imperial unit in occupied territory will be on the lookout for civil unrest. The fear of leaving critical locations undefended will make commanders think twice about committing their forces, giving us a chance to seize the initiative.
Yeah!
We have a chance, aye. Mayhap the last one we're ever going to get. While we've done our best to rebuild the resistance, the Imperials have only increased their efforts to root out sympathizers. If we keep on playing for smaller prizes, it's only a matter of time before they crush us again. And that we won't come back from.
A swift advance seems best for all concerned, not least poor Mistress Kryl.
Then let us waste no more time. The campaign for Ala Mihgo liberation begins now. Our first objective will be to capture Castellum Veladina. Take the bridge, and the whole of the fringes will be ours. From there, we can push east towards the peaks. I name this operation Rhalgr's Beacon. For as Rhalgr once sent his star to guide our ancestors to these lands, so too shall it see us home.
Alright, let's go fuck some more Imperials. The success of the operation is paramount. So long as the Empire holds Castellum Veladina, the main host cannot advance. Dina knows this, but she's ordered Fordola and her men to siege the bridge's defense. So we'll get to fight the Skulls again. The Butcher is not to be underestimated. She is decisive, ruthless, and feared by foes and friends alike. But we have a plan to defeat her. First, we send an alliance force down the main road, signaling our intention to mount an all-out assault. The garrison will muster their forces to prepare for a protracted battle. However, they'll soon find that we're ill-prepared for their counterattack. Our men will begin to break ranks and flee. I see. Show them your backs and give it a target not too tempting to pursue. Aye. For those too aggressive not to press the advantage, you'll order her men to give chase. Lure them to the east end, where the commanders will rally their forces and attempt to hold their ground. If all goes to plan, we should keep the greater part of the garrison occupied. Leaving us to tackle the bridges and remaining defenses. Very clever, I'm sure. But where would the Imperials smell a rat in return before we take into place? I need you to take the Veladina, Commander Kemp. All I need you is to fly your flag from its tower. We need to trick them believing the bridge has fallen. Aye, we convince them Veladina is lost, hit them with our hard reinforcements, and watch them go running for the hills. That's a settle, we're Group Master Castellum. What say you? Yeah! Yee. Bold plan, but a good one. We'll do it. Yeah! Yee. In that case, we should support both resistance and alliance forces. Venus, Lise, all Ronald, I ask you to accompany Commander Kemp. Alize and I will remain with the Valiant General. Yee. And you can take your weird friend Hazel with you, too. You hear that? You're coming with us to war again. Return to Rhalgr's Reach and make our preparations. As soon as they're complete, we will join you in the field. Godspeed. Geek. Gearbania, Rhalgr's Reach. Well, at least you guys cleaned up a bit. Hazel, get your butt over here. How long are we waiting for this? It's going to be grand! Takes 100 battles like this to rescue Kryl, then I'll fight everyone. Karma wasn't kidding when he said made a lot of progress while we were away. Hazel! In case you haven't noticed, the flag flying above Village Inn is bloody massive. I think it doesn't mean to change it, not far too long beside, but there's no need for all that, right, Manago? As long as my Griffin a statue of glamour prisons? No. Alvernald, you're in charge of the runners between us and the Alliance. No link pearls. Please, I want you to look on the squadrons, make sure they got everything they need. Everybody clear? Yeah. Aye, sir. Forces depart for Castellum Corvier when ready. That'll be all. Venus, stay with me a moment if you would. Few men I would like to look you into personally. Each of them lost people, and tell weighs on their hearts. Just then, we had a lot of new faces last year. Best you tell you where to look. Once an officer, you find the barber. Older fellow likes to pass the time the shores of Starfall. Last is a fiery young lad from little Ala Mihgo, trained by himself by the rivers and the fringes. Know that when you see them, come find me when you're finished. Sure, I'm good at battling people. Last help me find the ward I misplaced. Ah, but they'll be treating you as equal. It wasn't until you're gone then my comrades pulled me aside and told me of bleeding hero Eorzea took their time to help busy AA. Although it's done, it's done. But you know, fight with everyone else during the coming battle. Next and next. Perhaps the third repeat a favor. Very usually well. I know. You're Captain Arnold. It's an honor to meet you. Slinging him hand to mouth little dog ties the list of flames after her tales of your daring do. If they have it, send here to join the 5 planets liberation. Ah, no time to talk. We gotta prepare for the operation. Take care, Captain. We'll give those Imperial Horizons what for. I'm a captain. Hey, there's the board for this guy. Okay, it's the exact same thing that's the Far East. I think so. Yeah, it's the same stuff in Kugane. I guess he should change into a monk. Oh, there's a viewpoint right there. Oh, I see. A little tricky. See, the barrier between zones is right here. They really like to make you work for these viewpoints this expansion, don't they? Or maybe I'm making it harder for myself. Hazel, you haven't said anything in a while. You listening? Change to monk. Yes, right? Remember, you better not forget you. Saved my life in Ala Mihgo did. Wilter and the rest of us got in our heads that we had enough crystals to come in Rhalgr like the Almajad and God. Thankfully, we put a stop to it. Ever hear what happened to Wildred? Joined the Braves when he came calling, only turned him dead one day. I found out how, why, but reckon doesn't matter. Dead's dead after all. I would have thought. Maybe that's the best folks I've helped. I don't hurry, mine. Yeah. I'm over here. Where were the men I mentioned then? Yeet. Sure, no, it says another thing in common besides the tragedy. We've touched each other's lives in one way or another, but that's the reason why I need to speak with them. A man who lived in Garabani his entire life, who bore witness to the reality of his occupation for 20 unbroken years. A man who fled Ala Mihgo in search of his life, who swore to serve another nation, only fate conspired him back here. A young born foreign soil who never knew of his parents' homeland, yet nevertheless felt kinship in our cause. 3 men, 3 stories, 3 reasons, yet all belong to the resistance, growing larger, become more diverse. While it's good in that, there's also potential for strife and discord. Take a special sort to lead such men to Ala Mihgo, don't you think? Leader of resistance, eh? Don't I have enough titles already? I'm still a Hogon, by the way. Ha! That would have been a sight. Slayer of gods, savior of Ishgard, leader of resistance battle. That's short of relevant combat experience, I give you that. But see in serious, though. Same with asking Lise to be my successor. She's young and worldly, strong and kind. A bit daft at times, but she's not so much that worries me, especially given her since she's returned. Look after her, Venus. She's our future, my hope. Trust me. Not leaving my sight. Say this conversation is just between you and me. Shh. Good girl. Don't. That's weird. Oh, sorry. Right then. We're heading to Castrum Corvia, or remains of it, rather. Can you give me a ride? Go over here. farts. I said it first, I mean I win. Oh, I see fire. This is gonna be a solo duty. You stand out here and help everyone else not die. Prove that it wasn't a mistake. That it wasn't a mistake. If I switch over to red mage, it's probably gonna go... Oh wait, will it actually let me? No, Duck, we know each other small. We're going this mission together. You're a warrior, yes, an honor. Said it then, I'll say it again. Won't let it be for nothing. Bounce and flex and shake and bounce and flex. We'll lead the way while the others launch their separate attacks. Remember that we need to hold out till Minago sees the flag. Get your gear in order, any moment now. So we need to get my gear in order. Alright, don't do anything. You're below the recommended level. What's the worst that can happen? Right, Hazel? Right, Hazel?
It's begun then.
Good. It's the waiting that drives me mad. Standing around, knowing what's to come. I'll never get used to it.
Calm down, Nargo. You're making her nervous. We've come this far, haven't we? We just need to make it the rest of the way.
Right.
Looks like the bastards went for the bait. The bridge is ours for the taking. Now remember, Minago, I want you to make for the tower as soon as you see an opening and get that flag flying. We'll see to the fighting.
I won't let you down, sir.
Come then. Rhalgr's star shall burn bright this day.
Yee. Yee. Yeah! Venus, we gotta talk about your Yeezys. You're spreading it to Griffins now. What? He's hyped up. So, who's healing? Right now, we reach Velodonium for General Alden and his men are overwhelmed. Scouts set ahead. If they see us, they'll warn the others. Not if we kill them first. Overall, you're the tank, so, you draw attention from them, not from... Thank you.
Here it comes!
That's the way. Let's move. That's the last of them. Let's keep moving. Sign the sentries. General Odin must have his hands full. Let's seize the bridge and be done with it. Did you guys hear a roar, or did I imagine that? Oh, now it goes alright. Sit, lads. Weapons! Left the token force behind. Nothing we can't handle. As long as you aggro them first. I kill everyone last of those savages. Cannons! They can use those to fire at Nago. I'll take care of it.
Take this!
Okay, why are you so focused on me? That's the cannons! Nago should be safe for now! Like, why are you so obsessed with me? Think your clever little tricks, think again. None of you are leaving here alive. Defeat $4 Ram Lupus. Survivor reach hero, but this time you will not. You will be so lucky. Oh, what? Surprised to see a mage be so mobile. Bridge belongs to Empire. It's not about to give it up. Think I haven't seen these tricks before? Plan B. You'll die just like the rest. This is my bridge. You are not taking it from me.
Meet my new friend!
I have been seeing the same tricks since Gaius. You are not special.
I'll cut you to pieces!
Done with that? Okay. bye. Naga made it! We'll have to hold out a little longer. Hey, you doubted me for being under level. I'm a DPS and I have ability to heal.
God damn you! No more running! No more hiding! Let's finish this! Look! The flag!
She is indeed a cat playing a horn. The gift you just sent me in our DMs does match.
The bridge is ours! Ala Mihgo! Ala Mihgo! Ala Mihgo! Yeah!
Stand your ground! It's not over yet! Damn it!
Pocket sand!
Let them go, Lise. We've done what we came here to do. That's enough for now.
Gotta make sure the Rubon's men is alright. Why was that mage running up to him?
Villadina is fallen? Impossible!
We have them on the run! Forward! No mercy!
Regroup! Regroup! We have to regroup! All units, fall back!
And what are you doing to contribute to this battle, Hazel?
Commander, the 4th cohort has been routed. We'll be at the mercy of the enemy's reinforcements if we don't fall back now.
Idiot! We have the stronger force by far. Don't be taken in by their tricks. Or would you rather tell Xenos you lost to this rabble?
No! But if the snakes betray us in the confusion, we'll have no way out. I'm begging you, Commander. Give the order, or we'll all die here.
As common traitors who drank of muddied waters. For all the good it did us. Schools with me! The day is theirs, and so is this bastard bridge. Someone bring the snake.
What's the snake?
I suppose. It's our first victory, isn't it? And that has to be worth something.
Yee! For a moment there, I didn't think I could do it, but then I did it! 7 hells, there says single-handedly you won us this battle. Alive, brother. Well fought, brothers and sisters. Today's day we remember for generations to come. See that? Abba, Audi, we did it. So you really never say the stuff of legends. Shame Fordolo got away, but we can do what we came here to do. Myself is just the first big step, but it's a big one. We're gonna take it back, all of it, one more time if we have to. Ooh, actually, I kind of like how this fit is looking. We're in Zenus' doorsteps. Chancellor Imperial's will open the castle. We search the top of all just for sure. Meantime, if you want to wander with main host, keep your weapons at the ready. There's a chance they may come back face to face with soldiers under surround. Eat. Second thought proven to attempt to sweep the region for soldiers on ground. You should afford them any chance to regroup and launch a counterattack. Judge, report to Alden and Bittermill. Hazel, come over here. You're gonna be my ride. Dim World. Is that where you were born? Because you were Dim World. Alright, pick me up and then take me to this location. So did I do a good job against Fordolo? A little bit lower, on the other side of this cliff. I see the purple. Ah, okay, on top of that rock right there, where those spears are laid down, right here. Yeah. You know, you could just walk away. I wouldn't blame you. My friend, on the other hand, may have other ideas for you. Alright. Next stop. This way. Ah, there they are. Big purple in front of us. You could have just surrendered. I would have let you, you know. Alright, let's head back to Ruban. Take me this way. You know, it's nice to be a black mage again. Kinda miss it. You know what I mean? Hey guys, you good? Good thing Minago got the flag flying she did. Any longer, those Imperials may have this their mercy. The Bull of Ala Mihgo has done it again. Assessment of Fordolo's response was without error. Captain, all well at the bridge? Yee. He called me Captain. Good, good. The fighting's died down here too, as you can see. Pippin left but a moment ago, and contingent of troops to occupy Velodina. If the Imperials return and they find us dug in their own walls. I hope not for a better outcome, General. Splendidly done. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's take more than one castle to turn the tide. My men and I will deal with the remaining Imperial forces. Silence, I bid you return to Commander Kemp and his men. Lane salute. Delight not much over in victory. Now when this battle's left to fight, our work here's finished. Our resistance allies is waiting. Eat. Alright, and then let's head back to the bridge over here. Hazel? Yes, right, Celia. Wait, actually, can you fly us to the top of the flag? I want to see if there's a viewpoint there. One of my instincts are right. Jesus Christ, this is pretty high up. It's a good thing I don't get vertigo, right? Uh-huh. Hazel! Why did you almost try to jump out? We're not even at the top, stupid! The viewpoint is higher. Can you not go any higher? We can't go higher. Damn, I wanted to go on top of the flag. Oh well. I guess we are pretty high, all things considered. Someone's standing in there. Was that Xenos? I'm sorry, wait. Can you take off for a second? I... Go over the wall for me real quick. Okay, it's a player. It's just a player. I saw it was Xenos in the back. Okay. 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 Stone bridge, a massive fortress. Guardly engineering never ceases to impress me. And take control of Velodina. There's nothing stopping us marching east towards the peak. Looking for Arvidal, I think it's with Pippin, searching to cast him for any remaining soldiers. Back so soon. I suppose the general's men matters well in hand. Vice Marshal's men showed up not long after you left. Gods are good, there'll be no one left to fight. No one for waiting, but if you bear with us. Captain, Kemp, Marshal Topaz reports that the castle interior has been completed. This is finally over, eh? For extending my deepest thanks. Sir. It's official then. Castle and Velodina as well as ours truly. Perhaps this calls for... Wait, where's Minago? She took her bird and flew off towards the Peering Stones, the village of the M tribe, where she was born. That the Imperials who fled Velodina has a mind to give them trouble on the way back east, but she nevertheless worries. I gave her leave to go see her people was safe. I pray you're right. It would be best if Minago was not alone when she encountered the enemy. I need to fill out more of the map anyway. Wait, let's go to Peering Stones and make sure everything is alright. I wish and no objection. Just let no guards you wish to cross. Yee. And meet me on the other side of the bridge. out, Ronald. JP Stone's case marches to Macedonia. Size there. A horror and a lulla fell by the looks of them, but Joe realized and spotted. The Imperials being the guard out, Ronald. Still about. He. Is it Sankrin? How do you become a bloodhound? We took Makote should out their ears, not their nose. For the bridge before the gardens arrived, they saw the fit transport base and supply trains. There's more atop the tower to be the air miles around. Their mission's no balance, their villainy. Good job, Pippin. Counter scouts use these to evade the land in preparation for advance. We don't present much resistance time, but we should counter imperial forces to deal with them severely and severely. This land is higher level. Ah, I see what they call it, the beer and sound. They're probably all the way up there, aren't they? Ugh. More climbing. Of course, Tyrants may come forth to cliff tops. These are defensive air fronts are excellent views surrounding area. Area's home to dangerous beasts. Not we can handle, but mind you don't surprise how ravenous and slavering things from charging you out of nowhere. Path to the village is the tunnels to the east sphere. Follow me. So glad of you to join us. Are you enjoying your motorbiking around? Seekers of Sun, Baranata. There's a settlement nearby. Imperial forces thus far, but if I had to occupy territory very recently, they could still be nearby. What's up? I'm a keeper, but we're still both Makote. Fair stone, some damn tribe. But give you a fair warning what travelers look here, and the ox have to leave air happy eyes. No exceptions. I'm here. I just the area. Ugh, so dusty. Mention everyone, one working out of the forces. Anything you need? What kind of place this is? Thanks to years and years driving the Garlands out of Castle Valley. Yeah, I'm trying to get saved by the way back here. Darker days off occasion, it was man never inspired us. Live me all my lives, maybe I leave found our home. That the thing? None before him love people. Tell me about yourself. Call me Mother, my sister Naga, my father. Leave the M tribe, he's one of the strongest males you ever see among us. He also stay challenged to the bit of class title. Paul's made us a tier, leave attempt to create tribes of their own. No sense, I think I'll be one known tribe. You see, it's the sound of land vast and ridiculous to people. I'm so glad I was born into the matriarch clan. Only for my mother to give it out and marry a Ishgardian noble. So, really, it's just patriarchy my whole life. Not your parents. Well, what do you think? Tell yourself down below that the whole village is up here, eh? Alright. No more hiking for today. I'm tired. Let's only walk on flat surfaces.
Ah, you've come. Welcome, friends, to my village. My home.
How fare your people?
Good, all things considered. Better than the Inanta at any rate. They've sent an emissary. I'll take you to her.
Yee.
We're here to help. Will you tell us what happened?
Aye. It began with a quarrel between the Imperials and the Kaliana. The Kaliana are another Ananta tribe. The strongest and the most influential. Unlike the Vera, they want no part of our troubles. They swore fealty to the Empire, and were content to remain within their borders.
Just so. The Kaliana forsook their pride in the fight and yielded to Garlemald long ago. But then a new commander was sent to hold the Black Bridge. She demanded the Kaliana surrender a hostage, this butcher.
Fordola. It doesn't make sense, though. The Vera are the ones working with the Resistance. Why would she threaten the Kaliana?
Because she is ignorant like all Imperials. She knows not the difference between Kaliana and Vera, nor does she care to learn.
I see. All Fordola knew for sure was that the Resistance would come from the west. She reasoned, therefore, that if the Ananta on the east bank turned their coats, she would be trapped. I take it the Kaliana had no choice but to oblige her.
Snakes.
No, they did not. The Imperials left with the Kaliana broodmother's own daughter, Ala Mihgo. Long days and nights she looked out on the Black Bridge weeping for her child. Until you came. The broodmother knew at once which way the winds would blow. She and her warriors met with the fleeing Imperials in the road and demanded that her daughter be returned.
Bad idea. Fordola's not the kind to take threats lying down.
You know her well. The butcher turned her blade to Ala Mihgo and bade the Kaliana move aside. But the broodmother would not yield.
I know where this is going.
The Kaliana surrounded the Imperials, one of whom, whether out of fear or stupidity, cut the child down. There was naught that could be done.
What madness.
The true madness was yet to come. For in her despair, the Kaliana broodmother cried out for her daughter to be restored to life. She beseeched Sri Lakshmi's intercession.
Lakshmi.
She summoned a primal then and there?
That she did, if only for an instant. Bereft of courage and honor, the broodmother sought solace in her faith. The Imperials fled in terror at the sight of the goddess, abandoning these lands to the Ananta. Now the Kaliana bid us make pilgrimage to pay proper respects. Yet though we Vera revere Sri Lakshmi as the holiest of the holy, we will not prostrate ourselves before her.
Besides, that's nothing we even really heard. It's just an idea of her.
And so you turn to us.
Aye. All who have fought with the Resistance have heard tell of the warrior, the Icon Slayer.
That be me.
I believe we have heard enough. Inconvenient though the timing may be, if a primal has indeed been summoned, we can scarce afford to ignore it. We must needs discuss how best to resolve this situation.
heard you like fashions. He's slain many icons before, yes, and please put an end to this madness. It's can't believe the Primal's been summoned so close to the village. Have you had people could serve as thralls? Just doesn't bear thinking about it. This is all for Dola's fault! Fuckity fuck! A Primal can end with as well. The Empire need an excuse to start rounding up beastmen again. Oh, wait a second, I see a blue quest here. Yay, current. Alright, maybe let's go learn some more about this Primal. Uber, where are you? Oh, I see the Yan, but I don't see the person. There we go. Sup? We now often receive guests. What is the purpose of your visit? Greetings and well met. We are the Scions of Seventh Dawn. Becomes seeking Sarisa the Vera. You are she, are you not? Petition for us for our aid and succor. We pretend to provide them, but we will first learn more Sri Lakshmi, so we better understand the nature of the threat she poses to you. A simple request. Once I shall gladly oblige. Beginning with Sri Lakshmi, we were created in her image, daughters blessed by her beauty. Her breath became ours, her serenity our solace. There is naught she would not give. 'Twas Kalyana's broodmother desire to bring her daughter's resurrection, which first called forth Sri Lakshmi from Ether. In case I doubt the goddess will be spoiling for a fight. As that would depend, the Primal's motives will always been colored by the summoner's state of mind, namely that of a grieving mother just bore witness to her daughter's murder. She apparently craved the miracle. She may have harbored thoughts of vengeance. Moreover, the Kalyana's conception of Sri Lakshmi might be different from that of Vera. This is true. Vera and the Kalyana do indeed regard Lady of Bliss in different ways. To the Vera, Sri Lakshmi embodies freedom. We would not have suffered her daughters to be bound to another's will. So we stand a resistance against the Empire and give our lives to the cause. To Kalyana, however, she embodies transcendental beauty, which they strive to create through their craft. She crystal and less art, more ritual, a sacred duty which the tribe is imbued with fragment of the soul. Appears to interfere with this holy work, and so the Kalyana were content to turn inward and ignore our plight. Till reality asserted itself, and they summon a primal. Fever dream to soothe their aching hearts. But surely they can see they won't do any good, because we'll just still rule these lands. Nothing will change. Then that I will. Kalyana bade the Vera made a pilgrimage to pay proper respects, remember? Those who wish to partake in the Primal's bliss will be made to do so. Not while we're around, but they won't. So your beliefs are not the same. We are still akin to Kalyana. Will you help them see reason? Count on us. And we shall, for without you, we're powerless to stop them. Act quickly, the more lives will be lost, more families torn apart, more children made to suffer. Then it's settled. We'll go and find a Primal and put an end to this. My sister Varja will guide you to Han Kot. Pray for your success. Mind the tragedy bore witness to beneath Old Gohomo when the poor gal Boo cried out with despair and rage, and Titan came forth. We need to go. Won't be late again. Not like in Limsa. Sure, why Ali seems so eager to face his prime all of a sudden. But you won't hear me complaining. Moment, Scion Vajra. Blue signs bright unbroken. Stand ready, we leave upon your command. I heard you like fashion. I do like fashion. Lady of Bliss. You're ready, hmm? You look ready. Hajan Kot, there you find Kalina's crystals in Sri Lakshmi. Follow me. Let's do a blue side quest first so I can get that ether current. You stay on the bike. Just follow me on the bike. Let's go on foot from here on. Assistance. Let's pray our luck holds up. You follow the lead and let them do any fighting for now. You need strength when it comes. Best to avoid confrontation unless absolutely necessary. The primal crystals are our primary objective. Dajan and Quat. This path leads to the entrance above. If it is an Easter egg, you must use it to enter. Soot, everyone with me. Hazel, on foot with me. Go. I will go no further. Good luck, Icon Slayer. Is that a fucking elephant? Take care of the guys who try to fuck me in the butt. Alright, I just need one more Easter current, then I can fly in this area.
Why, mistress? Why does my Ala Mihgo slumber still?
Look thee on her face, supplicant. Thy prayer hath been answered. Flesh sundered hath been made whole. Blood spilt runneth through her veins. Breath stolen filleth her breast.
But she hears not her mother's words, nor sees her mother's face. She's silent and empty.
Only the vessel may be remade. Not so the flame which flickered within. Her soul hath been scattered to the four winds.
Now do you see her promises for what they are?
Alisaie, have you gone mad?
Mayhap I have, but I refuse to stand by and watch yet another tragedy unfold.
Who intrudes upon this sacred ground? Imperials, thirsting for blood!
No! We come not to shed blood, but to save you from the false god who would lead you astray. I understand how you feel. I do. You loved her with all your heart, but when the moment came, you still couldn't save her. The anguish, the anger, I know it only too well. But I also know where this path leads. To embrace a primal is to condemn yourself to an endless cycle of despair. You will never know peace.
A worm-eaten heart may find peace and serenity in service, in beauty and grace. This hath ever been my promise. Naught else.
You tempt them with visions of things that can never be and leave them bereft and wanting. No illusion, however sweet, can change the fact that your daughter is gone. Remember her as she was. Do not suffer this piteous shade to tarnish her memory.
For every prayer that primal answers, it'll demand payment in kind. Do you have any idea how many more Ananta will die to feed its hunger for crystals?
They would have thee suffer man's spite and live in fear. Far better to dwell in my beauteous dream than endure so ugly a reality.
She's wrong! We hate the Empire as much as you, if you just listen!
Poor, misguided children. I would spare you the torments of this cruel and misshapen world. Come, bask in my radiance. Let it fill your hearts and free you from your burdens.
Yeah, nice try. But no.
Abide in misery then, fools. The Ananta are more deserving of my blessing. Leave these lands and my dreamers be. I will not warn you a second time.
How many people just listened? These things not gonna know the moment she steps out of hiding. Is there a way we can fight alongside you without being turned into one of her dreamers? I know, stupid and foolish, but I had to try, Venus. I had to. No worries, I get you. I probably would have done the same. I had to try, and I failed. So you have to fight. There's no other way. Never stop trying, Alisaie. Never. It means a lot to you to say that. It does. But that make it easy that I have to ask you to face that saying. Can do but which is within our power. At least Alfie and I will go seize their crystal stores. This will not happen again. There's probably going to be an extreme trial. There's probably going to be an extreme trial. And you, when it's finished, will be waiting for you. Emanation is now accessible. came too late for Galbao. Perhaps this time when the Primal is no more. Alright, cue us up. Can this take any quicker? I'm here. I was on my bed, which is literally 2 feet next to my computer. Emanation. Garabanya.
The cries to violence. Open your hearts to me.
Yeah, what? Shit, look at the sprout, Lakshmi. Oh wait, this is the first. I'm so used to not having this ability during trials. I'm like, wait, what am I doing?
Rest your weary souls in my bosom.
Hazel, she's trying to mind control her. Oh my goodness gracious, he is big though.
I shall free you from your hate.
Why is it not working? Did you DC?
Surrender to bliss. Do not your souls weigh heavy? Your souls are stained.
Not very nice. Oh. Ow.
I shall free you from your hate.
Hazel, watch out. She was bad. She was a baddie, though. But, duty of an icon slayer.
You did it again. You saved them. I just wish I could have been more help.
You know, the last girl was kind of crushing on who had Highland's power became a vessel for her and left. Did you say crushing? Nope. I didn't say anything about that.
So, it looks like the Ananta did have a mountain of crystals after all. Like every other tribe. Gods were all such slaves to our weaknesses.
You slew our mistress! She was our hope, our salvation! Is there no end to your cruelty?
Listen to me, please. I know that you're only trying to protect yourselves because you feel frightened and alone. But that's how we all feel. Don't you see? If we could just turn to each other for help instead of the gods, I'm sure we could find a way to live in peace. Your crystals are important to you, aren't they? Reflections of your souls, right? Well, you shouldn't have to sacrifice something so precious to a primal.
Who are you to question our choice? You who fight without fear? We wish only to live in peace. And if this be the price we must pay, then so be it!
I know there's nothing I can say to convince you. But I hope that one day you look back and see we only ever wanted the same thing.
Begone, damn you! Spare me your hollow words, and leave me to mourn.
I'll go. But it doesn't mean I'm giving up. Girabania is our home too. And one way or another, we're going to have to learn to live together. Come on. Alphino and Alize are waiting.
Yeah, let's go. Meanwhile, the Legion of Doom.
Ah, the savage returns, and with her tail firmly between her legs, beaten by beastmen, I hear.
It was a shameful display, by all accounts. She may have curried the Viceroy's favor with her bold promises, but in the end, she's just another plodding bungler like the rest of her kind.
Strange. You would think him a better judge of character. Then again, I hear she's not averse to a more physical mode of persuasion.
I thought she rose through the ranks rather quickly, but no longer. If only she had been content with her lot, she might have lived to see the morrow.
Griffin and Lions. Oh, that's like their banner.
Fedola Rem Lupus. Commander of the Crania Lupi, reporting as ordered.
Why do you tremble, sir?
How do you not poke yourself
Could
with that
it be
armor?
The Empire's butcher is afraid. That she who walks with death is terrified of her own.
I'm terrified of dying having achieved naught. Gladly would I give my life to win a great victory on the battlefield, had I but the strength.
Alas, you do not. Indeed, you are weak. And born of this weakness is a blind fervor, a raging inferno which threatens to consume not only you, but everyone around you.
Yes, my lord.
You were defeated by the Resistance on several occasions. You misjudged the Ananta and spurred them into summoning an icon. Have you anything to say?
I do not, my lord. My failures are my own. I am prepared to accept your judgment.
And that is very admirable. However, I've had enough of this dumb show. Give voice to that hunger I see in your eyes, or I will pluck them from your head.
I want... I want to make them pay! All of them! Everyone who ever mocked or looked down on me! I want the power to make them pay!
Very well. Then I shall give you a chance. A chance to transcend your mortal limits.
Ugh.
Assuming, that is, you are prepared to wager your life for such power.
Transcend, my lord. I came here prepared to die. Tell me what I must do.
Hello there. Oh, you must be that doctor that transformed the buffoon into the Doomslayer. You let live. I had my doubts. Welcome back. Use force secure the crystals. At least it was not gentle. Finished good. Good. Glad it's over. Wish we could have left on better terms, but we knew it was gonna happen. Probably leave the hands on more crystals, though. No mind, we'll do that when the time comes. Leave it to you. We should wait some way of borrowing the echo. Alright, silence the gods. Last quest for the day. Done great service this day. Long shall my sisters sing the praise of the Icon's slayer. Let us bear the word to Lakshmi's Sri Lakshmi's passing. Come friends, the video now. Bestie, lift. Those are the... Well, we're going to the village of the snake ladies. The friendly snake ladies, not the snake ladies that want to kill you. Still been doing more promos for a march on Ala Mihgo. Like that giant fucking dragon thing we kind of forgot about. Your power, the things I would do. Had a Kalina's beliefs been born close to the Vera, the crisis should have been avoided. 'Twas your victory, till she meet that you be one held my sister. Ah, the winds whispered of your success. The eyes confirmed the testimony. The Lady of Bliss no longer holds our Kalina sisters in her thrall. For this we thank you. Venus did the deed, we just witnessed her heroism. However, fear is still the beginning, for there's no cure for which drives desperate to beseech God for salvation. Should they wish to use the crystal to summon Sri Lakshmi again, naught can be done to stop them. We ignore our sister's plight, said our Pope Hero, this we know. Should endeavor to show them another path so the day you can speak of never comes. We're all in this together, Ala Mihgans, Anata, we understand that. Hopefully in time, they will too. You and yours will be friends, said Avira. On that you have my word. First, we should get back to Pyramid Stones. Thank you, Sarisha, for everything. All of you will know of your deeds. Long shall be celebrated. Honor to serve you, Icon Slayer. Oh, hey guys. We returned, Sour Commandants. Got to your mansion with another problem with food, like more grief. Gods know we have enough to worry about. What about Primal? Excellent work. Looking for the Renal news unit. They're currently investigating reports of suspicious activity in the area. Welcome back. Conrad and Marshal Tarpon came render aid, but I hear that won't be necessary. It won't. Sri Lakshmi's gone. I should probably start at the beginning. It was a hot snake lady, though. Venus! What? Incredible, I don't know what to say. If I'm there to stop her, who knows where it have ended. Still all lies, Venus. Take pride in that. She says something unprecedented situation. Previous summonings were, to my knowledge, planned well in advance by a tribe as a whole. Indeed, there are several aspects which bear further investigation. In any event, the cleanest supply of crystals must remain limited for the seeable fever, and ambient ether levels closely observed. Understood. The Alliance will consult with the Resistance and the Bureau on how to best enforce said restrictions. Thank you. Vice Marshal, the other matters? When using the Imperials? None. Pretty troubling. What's it troubling? It seems the skulls have remained in the garrison fully withdrawn from the peaks. We've seen neither hide nor hair since Velodina. Regardless of the reasons, our path is clear. Father decided it's time to advance east. Finally! It's most empathetic that you spared further duties present. You are to rest. I wouldn't have to worry of light collapse from exhaustion during the march. Maybe strong is quicker here, but we're soldiers nonetheless. We can deal with the Imperials. Aye, you've earned a respite, so enjoy it. Same goes for you. Monago, you've been away from your family too long. Don't deny it. As you say, sir. Thank you. We'll make the most of our time here. Yee. Nog used to tell me stories about her home, but somehow I doubt the register will be up this high. How you feel? Never kindly take when people telling me to rest. Much will hinge on whether we can capture the destroy the Specula Imperatorius. The facility is unassailable from the north. It's very much vulnerable to attack from the south. Looks like it's up to me and mine to give you a proper welcome. Mother prepared a special meal for this occasion. Having a good story to her, it's the finest cooking beside the Belladina.
Food, 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 food.
Food? Honored guests, I pray you partake in the humbling offerings we given. Thanks for your many valiant deeds. Your mom's a baddie. Venus! What? Thank you, sir, for this warm welcome. We are honored to break bread with you and your family. Come we here feel of food and drink of our deep of our spirits. There's more than enough for all. Oh, when you put it that way, don't mind if I do. Yee. No food for you, Hazel. She wasn't kidding when I said her mother could cook. Yee. You know, seeing with family, can't help thinking my own. You know, my father would come home from home with dinner on his shoulder and eat a pair of herbs and spices. My mother died when I was little, so she did most of the cooking. We didn't have much, but we had each other. That was enough for me. Then they wouldn't let us even that. Theodic, Gaius. Of course, father and Ida had to fight. I would have it too, if I'd been older. But he didn't have to die. Everyone does it. They call us beasts and they treat us like them. They push and then until someone pushes back, until someone takes up arms, or summons a god. False god. People watching us, what were they thinking? What are they thinking when we see the strong hunt the weak? When people fight and die, and nothing gets better, and just goes on and on and on. To be honest, you'd have to ask them. I'm at a loss of words. I don't think the gods listen to people like me. Thanks for listening. I was just rambling, but I feel somewhat better somehow. Who knows what the answers are? Just ain't any. Either way, life goes on, we got to go with it. Sorry, that sounded better in my head. I must get getting tired. Time to turn it in, I think. Tomorrow's another day, eh? Let's see what it brings. Sleep well, Venus. Yeet. Suppose the food's so good. Why are you such a terrible cook? Honestly, I gotta teach you basics while we're here. Because I've got other skills, in case you've forgotten. The finest hunters this tribe's ever seen. Or you being a master culinarian. Oh, I just lost my father. Maybe Alphino and I should plan a trip to Charlian when this is all over, I mean. Something to be said for a home-cooked meal, is there not? Share these moments, fleeting as they are. The fight will always be there, waiting for us to return. Fringes Caesar requirement complete. Alright, so we have completely freed the fringes from Imperial control. Next time, we march on towards the peaks. And after that, what's it called? The locks? Yeah, the locks, let's see. Peaks, which we've not explored, and the locks, which have been mainly unexplored. Alright, any last words for the people, Hazel? 20 quests left. Until then, have a gale time, y'all. Peace.